Do you see that out there? If you look very carefully, you can see that that is Echo Base on Hoth. Yeah, the Rebel Scum outpost. Oh, man. Trying to turn on the engine here. I'm stuck in this weird contraption, and I can't really... Oh, if that's Echo Base, then... Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Now, one thing I could do is give myself a little bit... Wait a minute. A little bit better of a view. Oh my god. I'm inside of an AT-AT. Yes. I refuse to call them AT-ATs. Hey, that's an AT-AT. But if I learned anything from watching The Empire Strikes Back, all you really need is a lightsaber to get in this thing. And just carve out yourself a little hole. Place your bombs. Oh god, get out. And jump out the bottom. Oh my god. And blow up the AT-AT, and it's... Wait a minute. It's supposed to fall down, like in the movies. Now, we don't have any snow speeders, but the question is, if the Galactic Empire tried to invade Earth during World War II, would tanks of that time be able to do enough damage to an AT-AT assault walker? Could World War II tech defeat the Galactic Empire from Star Wars?
I doubt it.
Well, we're gonna use Teardown to find out. Now, Teardown is pretty incredible. Those of you who have been living under a rock, you're gonna do amazing things with physics and explosives, like blow off AT-AT legs. Oh, somehow I planted them over there. And what I love about this is a hunting rifle, which, if you look carefully, this bullet is so powerful, it can go through what? I guess it would be the Durasteel, I think is what they called it. Of an AT-AT leg. And we got a blowtorch, but it doesn't do a whole lot. But if we're using World War II tech, then we've got Adolf's buzzsaw, the MG42. Oh my. Hello there. Goodbye there. Look at this thing. We can blow a line. Well, that just sounds weird. Wait a minute. I think I just got that chunk. Untimely reload scene. I just got that chunk to fall out. This AT-AT's like stability is hanging on a precipice. This leg being forward, that one being back, that means a lot of weight is on this. And if we take it out, then it should fall. So before we show off tanks, we need to ask the question, could the average World War II soldier defend? Probably not. Even though this thing does do pretty chunky damage. But you'd have to empty multiple magazines. It's not the most effective, right? Especially considering that you're gonna get shot at while this is happening. So you're like, oh, and you got 20 round mags. Not gonna work. We need something better. The Germans developed something that is kind of like the grandfather for like the modern day RPG. They also made the STG-44, which is kind of like the grandfather of the modern day AK-47. And you have to ask yourself, the Russians really aren't that original, are they? But shoulder mounted shaped explosive. Good enough to blow a leg off. Oh my god, this thing is gonna fall on me if I'm not careful. And it's gone. I love this. Look at this. It just smashed. Whoa! Why is that happening? Is that physics? Look at this. And now you can see inside of this thing. Let's be honest. AT-AT walkers aren't very practical. You know what I mean? Like, they look awesome, but it's like bring your dog to war day. You know what I mean? Like, but your dog is... well, it's an AT-AT walker. You either gotta throw it a bone or just, like, break its legs. But I guess that's kind of like soldiers, too. If you break their legs, they normally can't fight, right? And it's gone. Okay, so Luke Skywalker, needless to say, would have had a difficult time. So let's throw some nitroglycerin on this thing. And let's hit it with a shotgun. Oh! Okay. But if you're a World War II soldier, you're not going to be able to use a lightsaber to get out, right? But if you are using German tech, like we kind of are, right? You're like, oh, okay. I'll just throw my potato masher right on the ground. Oh, yeah, get out of the way. And boom. We got ourselves a nice hole to get out of. Then you escape. You run back to Echo Base. And then it's time. Now, there's a lot of different tanks you could use. The smallest gun here is actually a captured American Sherman tank. What I like about this is, like, you can fire the machine gun, but you can do it from in front. Like, oh man, I'm just having a bad day. And mistakes were made. And thank God it's a video game. Oh my God, I'm back in prison. Woo! And then it's just a matter of, do I want the little guns or the big guns? We've got Panzer IVs, M4A2 Shermans, the Tiger tank with an 88mm main gun. This guy, 75mm. This guy, 75, but like different. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Panther with 75mm. Yeah, not all 75mm are created equal. And then you got this beast, 88mm pack 43. Why is it called the pack, man? Because it packs a dang punch, man. But nothing punches harder than this. Like, I wish you could see what it really looked like, because it had a 380mm main gun. It fired like a naval torpedo of some kind. It was kind of crazy. It was obviously modified. So the question is, can these tanks with their ordnance reasonably take out an AT-AT? Well, let's get some target practice in on these recon droids. That put a nice hole in it. What's my reload rate? Reload rate is slow. We're using, look in the upper right, M61 shot. Armor-piercing composite ballistic capped. Yeah, know your World War II acronyms, fellas. Because you're going to be at that barbecue, and there's going to be that guy who, like, just reads Wikipedia. He's like, oh, yeah, I know about World War II. And you're like, oh, yeah? Armor-piercing composite ballistic cap, fella. Or we can change munition types. HE, guess what that means? Hee hee. Because the hee hee goes boom. It's high explosives. I put a decent hole into that thing. How did I? Wait a minute. The tank isn't even destroyed, but somehow I committed Sudoku on myself. I have questions. Fire! Yeah, so I don't think this gun is gonna do it. But what if we aimed for the joint with armor-piercing rounds? Could we jam it up or destroy it? It doesn't cause enough damage. Now we got APCR, armor-piercing composite rigid, really good for getting through AT-AT armor, but it doesn't do a whole lot. And then we're back to our starter round. So, what did we learn? The Sherman wouldn't do it. Goodbye. Wow. Oh my goodness, it really is a Tommy cooker, isn't it? Okay. We're gonna go to the German 75. Now, we're gonna go through our munitions and try to find HE. Oh yeah, the Spurger. Sounds like something you'd order at a German restaurant. Yes, I'll have the Spurger. Fire! Oh my goodness. Und fire again! Oh yeah, this AT-AT would have already destroyed us by now. I guess somebody would try to be like, you know what? I am gonna ram it. But I don't think that would work either. Although, what I'm curious about is if the Sherman blows up like that, does the Panther? All right. Now remember, there's going to be a rather large, hey buddy, secondary explosion on this foot. Oh, there it is. It's kind of roasting bits of it, but it's not enough to destroy it. All right, so 75mm are really good at destroying tanks. Now we've got to up the ante, because this should be a really similar gun. High explosive. Yeah, I love how the tank kicks back though. Armor piercing. Is it composite? Here I am talking this trash at the local barbecue. I bet you don't know your tank shell acronyms. And like, I'm bluffing because clearly I don't know them either. High explosive rounds. The other German rammed the foot and it did not work. It was kaput. Let's do it again. Gah! Fire the cannon. Oh wait, wait a minute. You might have done it up and done it. Huzzah! Clearly, the Panzer Faust is gonna Faust, man. It Fausts Panzers, that's what it does. And it did it pretty admirably. So, all I know though, is those 75mm wouldn't do anything. We'd have to ram our tanks into the legs to trip up the AT-ATs. 88mm. Much larger, much more in charger. Aim for the knees. Wait, was that a quote from the movie? Aim for the knees. Let's get a closer look here. Big gun. Switching to HE rounds. You may fire when ready. Oh yeah, look at this. Accurate tank sights. Yeah. Once again though, not enough. Oh gosh. I turned on a radio and we went back in time and The flanker! Yeah, the Empire is flanking on the flanking. All right, we're gonna turn that off because if we have anybody in here over the age of, I don't know, 96, they might get like flashbacks, you know? So we're gonna be polite to them. So this thing is just marvelous though, the Panzerfaust, right? It's more effective than this lightsaber, at least at like doing a lot of damage quickly. Now this thing has a bigger 88mm. It's all about the guns, girl. Size does matter when you're a German tanker, I'll tell you that. Don't let anybody tell you differently, all right? And you may fire when ready. That thing does a bit more, but clearly not enough. So fire. Oh my God, I fired right in the hole that I had already shot. But we gotta see if little Ferdinand goes rogue and just... Okay, this thing would be much better at taking out a foot. However, the foot is resting on us. Can we get out of here? You will not rest on me! Oh my gosh, the balance on this thing. Let's be a little bit more... Ooh. Hey, look, you see that? That's spaced armor. All right, I'm gonna try to snipe. And since this thing is a casemate style destroyer... What? Oh, yeah. I was like, what's on my tank? Blocking my sight. Yeah, that thing is. Oh, there we go. Let's try to... What? These things are far more stable than you would think. There it is. Wait. No way. There we go. Jeez, this is like 3rd time's the charm. And then the head breaks and it falls off. We decapitated this one. Yeah. All right, so now what we want to do is get a Panzerfaust and ammo racket while it's inside. Oh man, this is crazy. Now we've got to try this thing. 380mm. Like, we were dealing with 75 and then 88. There are some German vehicles that had like 105, I think. All right, so we're just gonna test this thing on the downed AT-AT. Okay, that went through it and created a giant explosion that actually blew off some of the top bit of this armor. I want to see, here we go, if we can't get inside this. So first we need to make a door. Hello, I'm here for free cookies. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Dang, that did some serious damage. All right, we're gonna make another hole out the back here. All right, so can we destroy a standing one? We got one left. I think we can do it. All right, Rocketen Sprengranat. Wait a minute. Rocketen Holadensgranat. What? What? It just broke and Dude. This is some Jedi stuff, man. Okay, the Sturmtiger, we want it like this, yeah? Is this one? What? All right, we're aimed at the leg. It sounds like my tank is just breaking to pieces. All I know is that vehicle's having a big problem. I'm being trolled. Fire! Oh, I actually hit the foot. Ja, the Strappen Struppen. Auf geht's, Kameraden. When you play Men of War Assault Squad. And you picked up a few lines along the way. And it's gone. We're gonna make this work. There we go. It takes out legs in one salvo and then it dies. What? Stop it! I'm not gonna move. This tank cannot disappear on me. Maybe it can only fire once. And the gun broke. Okay, it can only fire once. Then what we need to do is get the other munition. Oh! Why did you look at me? Beep. Yeah, fire the main gun. Oh, we hit it! Yes! Boom! Yeah, but this thing would take so long to reload, though, that I don't know if it's very practical. And the Empire would probably just target it, right? Alternatively, you could just get like a bunch of conscripts with Sturmgewehrs. I mean, Panzerfausts. These things seem to be working just fine. It might be a little bit overpowered. I don't know. I don't think World War II technology could stand up against the Galactic Empire. But that's kind of where we're at right now. So if you guys did enjoy the video and you do want to see more Teardown, we'll pull the trigger on the like button and let me know. You guys are right now giving me some ideas in the comments below on what to do in the next video. So thanks for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.